Hey guys! To be a 90's kid was very fun and interesting because in the 90's we had as a family one computer which was in the bedroom, the guest room at the time, across from me, and my siblings and I would fight over who got to use the computer first. And back then, you used like IM to talk to your friends. Um, it and we used AOL for the internet, and you would hear that like "You've got mail," and then we um we didn't my siblings and I didn't get our cell phones until like high school. So we were like giving our friends our like home phone number, and they would like call the house, and we would just have to use like a landline phone. And we we also, when we were growing up, I personally, I had to ride the bus like all 12 years because my sister refused to drive the van to the high school because she thought that was like super uncool. Um, so I had to ride the bus all 12 years of my life, which was fine, but I totally like wanted to ride the van because I wanted to be like cool like my friends and like get slushies before school. But like my friends were like really cool about like bringing me a slushie to school, so it didn't really matter. Um, but yeah, and when we were growing up, we had to like we didn't have um, like Chromebooks to use at school. We had actual like worksheets that we had to do, and we had to use like pencils. And sometimes I'd have like one of my IAs like scribe for me, or my teachers and my instructional assistants would like scan my worksheets into the computer. And when I was in kindergarten, we only went half a day, so we got like a nap time or whatever. But we didn't have to go like all day. Now, like nowadays, the kindergartners have to go all day, and I feel so bad for them. um, what else? Um, and we like when I was going to school, we would have like assignment notebooks where we had to like write our assignments down, which they still do have those, but sometimes students write things on their Chromebooks, like what they have to do for homework and all that stuff. Um, but when I got my first cell phone in like junior high and high school, it was like the flip phone. And um and then as I got older, our parents like let us like get the iPhone. um so that was kind of cool. um but we like nowadays the kids have those like oh those like electric scooter boards, and we had we had like skateboards, but they weren't like electric. And we have like scooters, but they were like like you had to do it manually. I'm trying to think what else we had growing up in the 90s. Yeah, but I just think it's funny that when we were growing up, we had to give our friends our like house number because we didn't have cell phones until like junior high and high school. So um, yeah, and I also think it's so funny how my siblings and I would like fight who got to use the internet first because we would do like instant messenger all the time, and we would be like, I was here first, like I'm talking to so and so, and it was just like stupid stuff. But like you look back and you're like, really, I fought over like that kind of stuff. But it's it's funny to look back and like see like what shows you watched in the 90s, like Barney, Gullah Gullah Island, Hey Arnold, Rocket Power, The Amanda Show, Drake and Josh. I watched a lot of Barney growing up when I was like 3, and yeah, and we didn't. There was no like DVDs or like DVD players. We had like VHS tapes where we could watch like videos, but we had to use like a big like VCR, so that was a thing. And and we I think the DVD players, I can't remember when they came out, probably like 2001 maybe. But I just think it's funny that we had to like use DVD players and like CDs to watch movies, because now everything's on like the Fire Stick or on demand or Netflix or Hulu or like Prime Time. Yeah. So it's just funny to like look back and like compare your life from like being a 90's kid until now. Yeah. So let me know what your favorite part about being a 90's kid, growing up in the 90's. What was your favorite part about like your childhood, or yeah, so let me know, and like, subscribe, and I will see you guys later. All right, bye. Oh goodness.